ready for this sexy business video.
What are you doing in my robe? I said no robe.
You said sexy business plan video.
No,
Get sexy is what you said.
Unsexy. I said unsexy. This is too much sexy.
Oh,
you know,
unsexy.
it's a deep V. It's
Yeah,
a little. It's a
now
lot.
thinking about it, I don't think I do unsexy.
So sorry you had to see that. Don't worry, this whole video is not going to be Jason trying to be sexy.
Unfortunately, obviously, but this video is going to be the opposite of that because what we want to share with you is the unsexiest business plan you might ever hear.
Listen, we know what your dopamine craving, instant gratification loving self wants with flashy sales tactics and Instagram algorithm hacks. But if you can just stick with us for a couple of minutes, we can offer you something so much better than that stuff.
Yep, we can offer you a plan that actually works.
One of the biggest struggles that business owners have when they come to us for help is that they feel pulled in a million different directions with their business. Maybe that describes you right now. Maybe you feel completely stuck and you don't know if you should start running Facebook ads or start a podcast or create a new offer or what. You keep searching for the thing that's gonna move the needle for you and your business, but here's the tricky part. If you're honest with yourself, you're just looking for something that's going to work fast. And that is when those sexy growth hacks start looking a heck of a lot sexier.
What's up, you webinar wizard? You ready to get some slippery funnels inside your business? I'll hook you up. Just sign up with my link in bio.
The thing about those quick fixes though is that they don't address the foundational elements of your business. So even if you get a quick boost and it works for a little while, the full ecosystem of your business is still not built on solid ground. That's why we're so passionate about teaching the opposite of those quick growth hacks. We want to offer you a business strategy that is tried and true, sustainable for the long term, and yes, unfortunately, it takes longer than a few weeks to work, which makes it very unsexy. Jace, we literally went over this. No robes.
No, you said to get unsexy, so I put on my unsexy robe.
Okay, there's a little bit of skin still, but I'll allow it. In this video, we'll share with you the 6 key aspects to this unsexy business plan that works. Number 1, you need an experimenter's mindset. Every great business plan has to start with a great mindset because you, the human being, are the heart of the business. If your mindset is holding you back with self-doubt or you're on a constant quest for validation, nothing else we say in this video will be very effective. So it all starts with shifting your mindset to one of experimentation. The reason an experimenter's mindset is so crucial is because business is an experiment. There are always going to be a million different variables as to why something does or doesn't work out in your business. You can't be discouraged by your failures. You have to just treat them like experiments, learn from them, and then move on. If you can do this, you will start to enjoy the process of business a lot more, and enjoying the process is a crucial part to this unsexy business plan. Number 2, you need a clear offer that serves your audience. You would not believe the number of people who come to us looking to make more money in their business, but they can't clearly define how their business makes money right now. What are people buying from you or hiring you to do? You have to be able to answer that question. If you're someone who struggles to define what your business offers, you need to sit down and make a list of your strengths, your expertise areas, your skills, and then brainstorm some different ways that people can pay you for those valuable skills. Keep in mind, there's plenty of people who end up on the other side of the spectrum, in which case they offer too many things to their audience and they just end up confusing them.
I offer iguana massage training. I also have a software application that helps hot air balloon pilots. And I'm doing one-on-one services to bring people back to MySpace because it is definitely making a comeback.
If that's you and you think you have too many offers, the answer is to get super specific, like as specific as humanly possible on who you're serving and the one problem that you can solve for them. If you create a solid offer that solves that one problem for them, you have a much better chance of getting sales than if you split your messaging over 3 or 5 offers. Listen, I know it sounds super simple and cliche, but honestly, 1/3 of the businesses that we see could be improved by just getting more specific about the problem that they're solving. Number 3, a content strategy that attracts your ideal audience. I'm gonna be honest, this is the unsexiest part of the unsexy business plan, and that's because it takes time and you're not gonna see results right away. Without a content strategy though, you don't have a way to get new customers. Content is all about going where your potential customers are, and your potential customers are where these days? They are online looking for solutions to their problems. So we break down your content strategy into 3 parts, and it's what we call our content salad. First, you have the lettuce, that's your articles, and it's the foundation to your entire strategy. This should be the very first thing that you prioritize. You wanna write 8 to 10 helpful instruction manual articles that you can publish on your website, which answer questions your ideal customer might be searching for. Then you can add your fixins, as we call them. That's your ongoing, real-time, trust-building content like your newsletter or a podcast or YouTube videos. Finally, you can add on top your social media strategy to promote all of those things, which is your salad dressing. But remember, your foundation articles are the #1 thing that you can spend time on to set yourself up for long-term sustainable growth and make your job easier down the road. Foundation articles that we wrote years ago bring roughly 14,000 visitors a month to our website, and that's traffic that we don't even have to work for because our previous selves did it for us. Number 4, marketing bridges that build trust and keep your audience engaged. We just talked about your content strategy, which is all about getting traffic. But your marketing bridges are all about giving that traffic an action to take in order to stay connected to you. This really just boils down to a way to get someone on your email list, and there are so many different ways that you can do that. You could experiment with live workshops, or you could have a quiz that you host on your website, or you could do a group challenge that people can sign up for. A marketing bridge is just giving someone a reason to stay connected to you. But the most important reason that you need a marketing bridge is because you're building an email infrastructure for your customer to ultimately purchase your offer. If you can deliver value to someone and give them a reason for them to type in their email address, that will give you an opportunity to tell them about your offer down the road, and that equals sales. Speaking of sales, number 5, an intentional sales strategy. Again, this one's gonna sound obvious, but if you don't have a plan to sell your offer, you're probably not gonna get a lot of sales of your offer. This does not mean that you have to have some crazy slick sales funnel and be super calculated about it. We always want you to sell things in a way that feels authentic to who you are, but it does mean that you have to put a little bit more thought into it. So for us, we open our coaching program twice a year for 2-week-long open and closed enrollment periods. That is our intentional strategy. We plan out the dates months in advance. We come up with content in the weeks leading up to the open and close period. And when we open the doors, we get sales. Now, if we didn't have that plan, if we just put a sales page on our website, we never talked about our program on our podcast or in our newsletter, do you think that people would consistently buy it? Probably not. Yet we see so many people do just that. They put up a sales page on their website, or they put up a hire me button on their website, and they just expect people to magically find it. If you want more sales in your business, come up with a sales strategy and then follow through on that plan. The final step to our unsexy business plan is just understanding that it takes patience and a willingness to try things. We told you earlier, an experimenter's mindset is key, and this is why. Every single business is different. Every audience is different. Every offer is different. The only way to figure out what works is by trying things and not being afraid to find out that it didn't work. Patience is the most unsexy thing in the world when it comes to business, but trust us, it is your secret weapon. It took us 3 years to hit our goals with Wandering Aimfully, but we knew that going into it, which is why we didn't give up and we weren't disappointed when it didn't work out in the first 6 months. If you can train your brain to think long-term and to stay committed to your business for the long haul, that is one of the most defining factors in the likelihood that your business will succeed. Hopefully you aren't too disappointed that we didn't fill this video with hacks and quick tips and tricks of the trade. And we know that only a portion of you probably made it to this point in the video, but if you did, you probably already have an inkling that the hacks are not all they're cracked up to be, and you're ready to finally start seeing real results in your business. We hope you'll come back to this video in the future if you need a simple game plan to grow your audience and improve your sales.
All right, who's ready to do the unsexy business video? I'm ready. This guy.
Hey man, that's literally what I just did. Like that's what we were talking about this whole time.
That's what you've been going on about
yeah,
out
I was
here?
like, where are you? I don't know where you are.
I had no idea what you were doing out here.
You're still in my robe.
I know, but I'm unsexy and I'm ready.
Okay, tell them about the workbook. That's what you can do.
Oh yeah, there's a workbook. We're gonna put that in the description if you wanna apply all the stuff in this video.
Down here.
And be unsexy.
Now can you take it off? Okay, all right.
I can take it off right here
no,
for everybody?
No, I just mean like later.
Oh,
later
right.
take it off.
Okay. Hey there, sex cat. Hey there, you looking to skyrocket your sales? Sign up for my workshop, Slippery Funnels. You can slip into the DMs too if you want.
Do like 2 more.
Hey there, hot marketer. Hey there, you sales sleuth. What's up, you webinar wizard? You ready to learn my slippery funnels? They're slippery. You ready to get my slippery funnels inside your business? I'll hook you up. Just sign up with my link in bio.
This is too sexy.
Yeah.
We already established that.
Yeah.